Welcome in everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. We are going to do a reading for the sign of Scorpio today. We're going to use the Moon Goddess and Hocus Pocus deck right here, if you're wondering. Dive into the holiday spirit of Halloween real early like. First, we will pull a Moon Goddess card for you and read the description from the box to get a general start of how your reading's going to go. Okay, Scorpios? If you haven't already, if you could please hit the like, subscribe, and share button, that would be very greatly appreciated. It is absolutely free, and it does help out the channel. If you would like to leave a comment in the comment section with a shooting star, you will be in the running for the free gift giveaway. All winners will be announced the first week of every month. Message for Scorpio, please. One goddess card for Scorpio, please. We have renewal for you, Scorpios. With the vibrant colors out here, I feel like a lot of you out there are starting to gain more comfortability in the skin you were born with. You're learning to love yourself unconditionally. You're not putting more into others than what you truly are not getting back anymore. You're starting to bleed into yourself, and then by doing so with these vibrant pinks and this purple, I feel like you're beginning to manifest the things that you truly desire in your life. Let's read what the book has to say. Some of you could be 20 years old. You could have the angel number 2. You could be 66 or 67. It's funny, the pages in this book are 666 at the bottom here, and I chose to do my Halloween deck. That's hilarious. Her name is Dewi Radhi? Is a Hindu moon goddess worshipped throughout Indonesia for her breathtaking beauty and grace. Legend has it that the giant Kala Ru fell desperately and completely in love with her, as she was the most beautiful of all the goddesses. However, Dewi did not love him back and refused to marry him. Enraged, Kala tried to steal a drink of the gods to give himself immortality so he could pursue and win her over. But his plan was discovered, and the king of the gods, Dewa Winsu, went after him to cut off his head and his magical disc. He was too late, at the elixir of immortality had reached his throat, making Kalaru's head immortal. Dewi is forever chased by the head of Kalaru. When he catches her and eats her whole, a lunar eclipse occurs. She slips out of his neck, restoring light to the world and continuing to spread her light and magic across the night sky. She has come through to support you in understanding that when drama is chasing you and you become swallowed by the darkness, you too can call on her to become rebirthed. You can stand in your radiant light, sprinkling your magic and your medicine through your life and the whole world as you learn to trust that life supports you through this process. Dewi asked you to find your stillness, and she dances over your body and uses her fan's graceful movements to ward off any negative energies surrounding your body. She then fans the flames of your desires to make them more vital, alive, and expand alive, expanded, and strong. Listen to her wise counsel as she guides you through your day. I am learning to trust that I am safe in this breath and in this moment. Again, her mantra for you is, I am learning to trust that I am safe in this breath and in this moment. Yeah, I had a feeling that you were finally starting to learn to not give too much into everybody else because it was harming you too much, and to start putting walls up and asking for help from the spirits and your most high, whoever you believe in, and the people surrounding you. You're figuring out ways to make anew for yourself and manifesting the life that you truly desire. Messages for Scorpio, please. Can I get some messages for Scorpio, please? First card to pop out is the Four of Pumpkins in the reverse, and pumpkins in this Hocus Pocus deck represent earth and coins. So for a very long time, and even now, you've been surrounded by people full of greed and just taking and taking and taking and sucking your energies dry. Some of you out there could be healers, or you're just in that you were in that people-pleasing state, and this is the energies that you've been going through for so long. But by this being in reverse, you've done a lot of healing in your life, and you're no longer worried about other people, though you're sitting in a phase of stagnation. Can I get some more, please? If you can see in these pumpkins, they're all different cutouts in these pumpkins. So although you've been surrounded by greed and discomfort, or even this could be your energy, you were feeling greedy and for a little while because you were just so sick and tired of everybody else around you. That's why you chose to go the other way. And by doing so, you could be dealing with a couple insecurities, like food insecurities, money insecurities, that's causing you to be a little bit more of a hoardy person and worrying about more of how am I going to pay this and how am I going to do that and how am I going to do this. So when you actually have it, it's not, you don't see it as much of a miracle as it should be. Like every meal is a miracle. The roof over your head is a miracle. Your bills being paid is a miracle. The good people that you have around your life is a miracle. We have the Empress, the Seven of Potions, the Four of Potions in the reverse, and the Five of Pumpkins in the upright. So yeah, you're taking a stand. You're literally howling at the moon right here and putting a death to all the things in your life that are no longer suiting you. Plain and simple. Your disappointment from everybody else in your life is causing this internal change for you, leading you to this Empress energy of trying to be more expressive in your emotions rather than hoarding everything inside. Potions. Potions are wands. So by this being the Seven of Wands, you've had quite the struggle and had to bring up that inner courage in order for you to be able to self-express correctly to these people or these situations in your life. What does it say? Dead man's toes. With this Six of Wands here, with the dead man's toes, because potions in this deck represents wands, fire energy, you're finding your victory. You're having your success. You're overcoming these situations. You've learned a lot throughout this process. And that's why you're being blessed with this energy. Can I get some more information for Scorpio, please? Howling at the moon, being happy and okay with yourself because you're healing that inner child in small things, putting a death to the things around you and starting to turn the other way. You're not putting everything on your shoulders anymore. We have the Tower coming in. You could have went through a Tower moment, or you're going to be going through a Tower moment. Now, the Tower isn't a bad thing. The Tower is actually a very good thing. We have the Four of Potions and the Ace of Candles. You have a new beginning coming in for you. Candles in this deck represents cups. You found a new inner light. You found your inner light. That's what's happening. And it's opening up doorways for you to joy and creativity and success, possibly new love coming into your life. With the Four of Potions here, again, potions is wands energy. You're finding comfort. You're finding comfort in your life now because you figured out a way to face and turn the other way, which is bringing comfortability, stability, and balance into your life. You're having success with this Six of Wands right here. This is a victory. This is a success. This is everything that you wanted to accomplish in your life is being accomplished. And you're being divinely protected through this process as well. Remember that. What's going to be the final outcome for Scorpio, please, for this situation? The Eight of Cups. You've learned to let go. You've learned that in order to succeed and move forward in the things that you truly desire, you have to cut your losses and move forward with your life. And that's why you're turning the other way as the final pumpkin in this card. You're not dealing with it anymore. The King of Candles and the Queen of Potions. The King of Cups is coming in to rescue, to not really rescue, or you could be going, because we do have the Empress card with the King of Cups out here. I feel like you decided to open your heart and to things that you actually truly desire that maybe not a lot of people in your life ever thought you were really interested in. You decided to open up and learn about things in your life with the Queen of Potions here and understand that healing takes time. But your determination is what's leading you to your success. Leading you to your victory. Can I get one more card, please? You have a choice to make out here, Scorpios. It's ultimately up to you what choice you make. Are you going to have faith in the gods and the situation and hold your ground and do what's best for you? Or are you going to go in a different direction and have to do that all over again? I feel like that's possibly why the Tower card came out. If you can't make this decision on your own, the Divine's going to do it for you. Lightning in this deck represents swords. So you're dealing with a lot of mental and emotional situations right here between the cups and the lightning and the wands, and it's happening very fast. Very fast paced. Suspension in the reverse. 12. This would be the Hanged Man, and though it's in the reverse, you're going to feel like there's a lot of delays going on, and perhaps there are some things that are really hard for you to be able to let go of. Don't allow this situation, don't allow these things to have you miss opportunities. Okay. Can I get some messages from the unicorns, please? Messages for Scorpio from the unicorns, please. Best friend. True friends stick together no matter what. You do have people out there that want to see the best for you. The divine's letting you know to just take it one step at a time. Even though everything's flying in real quick, you need to remember that it's up to you to slow down, and lots of little steps can make big dreams come true. You can still have lots of little baby steps in a fast-paced manner. You have a beautiful rainbow behind you in this card. Practice makes perfect. Perhaps you're not used to standing your ground and being in this kind of energy. You know, coming from me personally, as an example, is I was a fibber or an uncontrollable liar, and it was due to fear. So what I was taught by actually a best friend in my life, that even though the first thing that pops out of my mouth and what my response is, I always have the opportunity to say, hey, no, I didn't mean it that way. This is actually what I was trying to say. I apologize. I'm trying to work on that part of myself. It's a defense mechanism. So practice makes perfect. Baby steps, one step at a time. And you do have people out there that you can trust in. This card does say, the best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. I really feel like that might have something to do with it, is you're trying to uncondition yourself to what you're conditioned to be and the divine's letting you know that it's okay to be thankful for the little things in your life. The roof over your head, the food in your belly. I feel like that's why I said that in the beginning of this reading, when I was trying to pull in the energies of what that card was trying to say to me. Think about the people and the things that you are grateful for, and that will help lead you in the proper direction. What you need is the proper teamwork, and that's going to bring you to love. It's going to bring you to laughter. Sisters and brothers. Again, I feel like there's a situation where you just need to trust in this is the decision that you need to make. Who are you going to trust? Who are you going to allow into your inner depths of your soul so that you can heal and move on? And who are you going to turn away from? The choice is up to you. At this time, if you haven't already, if you could please hit the like, subscribe, and share button, that would be very greatly appreciated. It is absolutely free, and it does help out the channel. Don't forget to drop a comment in that comment section with a shooting star to be in the running for the free gift giveaway. All winners will be announced the first week of every month. Let's get an animal oracle card for you guys, if I can shuffle it. Message for Scorpio, please. Animal oracle, what positive information can we leave with Scorpio today? Positive information for Scorpio, please. The moonlit owl's wisdom. I thought I could read it in the screen, but I couldn't. Seek knowledge through study and reflection. Dive into a new book and learn a new skill. Expanding your own knowledge will provide you with new insights and tools for growth. And then we also have the Enchanted Whale's Depth. Dive deep into emotions and experiences. Explore your inner self and understand your true feelings. This emotional depth will enhance your self-awareness and personal growth. Follow your wisdom, trust in your heart, and enjoy the experience. This is going to be the end of your reading, Scorpios. I do hope you enjoyed this message. Until next time, lots of love and light. Blessings.